Hey everybody, I'm Alex.
And I'm Chris.
And welcome back to our channel. Now today you can see we're doing something just a little bit different, and Chris here is going to take it away.
So, since we are big car guys, we thought we'd do some car reviews. And for our first car review, what better car to review it on than my very own Toyota RAV4 SE. So, for our review of this car, we're going to do a whole exterior and interior tour of the car, as well as
some questions that I'm going to be asking Chris about the car itself. Now, if there is a chance that I forget to ask certain questions, or if there's questions that you'd like me to ask, please feel free to leave a comment down below saying what your question is, and maybe we'll do another video.
Hello, Alex is behind the camera, so let's pray. I'm just kidding. So I figured I'd show you guys some of the things I love about my RAV4. Starting with, of course, the beautiful hot lava exterior. It really pops in the sun. You can definitely see it, as I said, in like a crowded parking lot, which is awesome. I love the front end, like how they refreshed it. They gave it like a sleeker front end, kind of reminiscent of like the Corolla, which I like. I also like the Corolla. I love like the sporty trim here, like the honeycomb grille. Another thing I love about the SE is these 18-inch wheels. They're black painted alloys, and I definitely think they stand out the best, especially with the hot lava paint. Like, it just stands out, like it's a nice contrast. Coming to the back, I like the kind of clear taillight look. Kind of gives me like a Lexus feel. You got like the little black trim right here, and then this nifty feature, push that button, ta-da! It's very convenient when your hands are full, and you got a decent amount of space, and jackets, which are not included with the RAV4. It's only exclusive to mine. So here it is, guys. This is my 2016 Toyota RAV4 SE. The SE is for the Sport trim. It stands for Sport Edition. And the color is Hot Lava. I definitely love the color, and it gets a lot of attention with everyone. So starting off with the front, you got the projector LED headlights. So here are the LED headlights at night. They're very bright. The stuff at night, like deer and everything, I love them, absolutely love them. I also installed LEDs in the fog lights as well, but they are halogen when you get them from the factory. There's also an LED strip that runs at the top, and that also acts as the daylight running light when you're driving during the day. And you have the sporty honeycomb grille in the front, which is only exclusive to the SE. And you can also see there's a camera right here. That is for the bird's eye camera, which is actually really cool, and I'll show that to you guys later on. In the Toyota emblem, there's also a sensor for the parking. I also slapped this TRD emblem on there to add a little extra sportiness. So we'll walk around. Here we got the 18-inch alloy wheels. They're black painted. I think they look really cool. I think they're the best looking wheels on the RAV4 lineup. And also you can see the Sport Tune suspension, and it's painted blue. Pretty cool. So we'll walk around the side. It's a very sharp color. Very nice. And then the taillights are also LED. Here are the taillights at night, also LED. Look very sharp. The brake lights are LED as well. RAV4 SE all-wheel drive, and exclusive to the SE you also have like this painted black section, which is only on the SE. I also have a little tow hitch installed at the bottom. Alright, now let's go in the inside and give you a tour of that. Starting off with this gorgeous guy right here. So it says RAV4 SE in the door area. Coming to the inside, you have a power driver's seat. And in the SE, it comes with the black Softex, which is kind of like a synthetic leather. And I actually like it better than leather because it holds up nicer and it's actually softer and you don't have to like condition it like regular leather. And it also has this orange stitching that goes on the seats, which I think is great because it matches the exterior. So here's what the seat looks like. There's a handsome man over there. Coming to the back, we also have Softex in the back, as you know, obviously. Orange stitching in the back as well. Also down here below we have a power outlet for the rear passengers, and a cool thing that the dealer installed for me is this orange Footwell lighting in the back as well as the front, which was a dealer installed package, and I think it looks really awesome, especially at night. So here's the Footwell lighting at night. As you can see, it's orange. It matches the exterior. So I have it in the front, in the back, and it's also in the underbody of the car. Alright, so hopping in, as you can see, it's roomy enough. I'm 5'11".
I'm 6'2".
He's 6'2", so definitely not short people. And we have plenty of room in here. So I will give you guys a whole interior tour. Starting with the push button start. As you can see, it's push button. It's nice.
This is wonderful.
It does.
The air is amazing in this car.
The air really does kick in this car. So here we are on the inside of my RAV. So I currently have 33,398 miles. I've definitely gone places. Going over here, we have the 7-inch touchscreen display. It has navigation and everything. It also has the premium JBL audio system with the subwoofer, JBL subwoofer. Sounds really great. And down here we have dual zone climate control, so you could make it warmer, cooler, or the same. Just click the sync button. Down below we got some buttons over here. We got the eco mode, which makes it drive more frugally but slower. Sport mode, which is actually a lot of fun. It makes it really peppy. You have heated seats for the front driver and passenger. USB and auxiliary over here, and you have a power outlet for charging your phone. And you have an additional one way back here, right there. Very nice. So we have, down below we have a cup holder here. I usually use this storage for my phone right here, or you can put your phone there. So it does have a 6-speed automatic, but it also has the manual mode, which is also on the paddle shifters on the steering wheel. So you can do manual mode, but I usually just do automatic because I'm lazy. It also has some really cool trim exclusive to the SE. It kind of has like a carbon fiber look over here, so it's there. And it's also on the doors right there. Another thing I love about the SE is it has this orange stitching throughout the car, which adds a nice contrast to the rest of the black interior. Another thing I love about this is it has like a nice convenient little storage area right here for like your stuff. There's a lot of storage areas in this car. So going over, we have a gorgeous man who's not included in the RAV4. Sorry guys. And up above, we have a power sunroof. Another one of my favorite features that I have to have in any car. So you just push the button, let that sun in, and the bugs. You can see this gorgeous man even better now. We're just gonna close it so no bugs get in. So it is a leather wrapped steering wheel. Here you have your audio volume controls as well as phone. Over here, these are the buttons for your display over here. This is for your cruise control, which has a function where you can set it with how far you want it from another car. So you can have it like 3 cars away, you can have it 2. So basically it kind of drives itself, which is kind of crazy. So if it senses a car is too close, it'll slow down in cruise control. And also down here you have the nifty tried and true Toyota cruise control stalk, which they've used for a very long time. But hey, it works and I think it's cool. So down below here we also have a few buttons. We have the power mirror controls. This is the brightness for the interior. This is your lane departure warning, which is included with the Toyota Safety Sense package. This is a locking button for your locking 4-wheel drive. And this is a button for your power liftgate. So in the speedometer, we also have this nifty display right here, which displays a bunch of different options. Right now I have the amount of miles I can get on the gas as well as average miles per gallon. If you go over here, you have your compass, music, that is for your lane departure. You can also display text messages, and then here are all the settings. And also in this nifty information panel as well, we also have the eco indicator. This displays which wheels are getting torque, which I think that feature is pretty cool. This is a sway warning where if your car thinks you're too tired, like if it keeps going over the lines, it'll tell you to take a nap. I'm serious, it does. It's like, alright, time to take a rest. And then there, it's blank. Also exclusive to the SE trim, you have this red lighting in the speedometer and tachometer, which is only exclusive to the SE, as well as the red needles. It's blue in the regular RAV4. So, another great feature about this car, it comes with the advanced tech package, which is an option on the SE, but it comes with a bird's eye camera. So it shows not only just the back, it shows around the entire car.
And you also have the options to change what you would like to see.
So you have all kinds of angles. It's really convenient for parking. And another cool thing, I'll have to do a video on this, but somebody told me how to hack into it so you could change the color of the car to match your actual exterior paint, which is really, really awesome. So coming to the back, Alex is going to demonstrate how much room it actually has.
Now, I'm 6'2", which makes backseat driving for me really difficult. This seat is back a good amount, actually, I have to say. It's back really far, and I'm having to close this because it's hot out. And I'm pretty comfortable. I mean, the seats are nice. The leather is really soft. It's very comfortable. Like, I could see me driving long distances in this.
Could you see yourself being in the back?
I could.
Comfortably?
Yeah.
Cool.
I could. I really could.
So another awesome feature of the RAV4, which is great for backseat passengers, you have a nifty switch right here so you can recline for long journeys, which is very convenient. Or if you feel like seeing the world, make it nice and upright. Coming to the back, as you can see, it's actually quite roomy.
It is pretty roomy back here.
Are you comfy back there?
I am. I'm 6'2", and it's not bad.
So if you have a 6'2" friend and you don't have any room in the actual car, you can just fit them back there. No, I'm just kidding. Be safe, ladies and gentlemen.
Alrighty, so we should probably pop the hood. So tell us a little bit about this beautiful engine.
So the engine in here is a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder that gives you 176 horsepower, and it gets a decent amount of gas mileage. I usually average mixed driving about 25-26 miles per gallon.
And you are pretty lead-footed, right?
I am pretty lead-footed.
Okay.
So the EPA estimate for the car is 22 city, 28 highway for the all-wheel drive model. So, what are some of the questions that you have for me about this beautiful car?
Okay, so my first question actually comes from why RAV4?
Why RAV4?
Yes.
Well, okay, so it all started when I had a Hyundai Elantra, and that's another story for another time. I had a Hyundai Elantra, and it was not good in the snow at all. So I was like, I want something with all-wheel drive. So, I mean, I was considering like the Hyundai Tucson. I looked at the Kia Sportage. I didn't want a Honda CR-V because my dad already had one. I've always loved the RAV4. I mean, as a kid, I had like a little toy one that I was like one of my favorite toys. And then I happened to see, this was in 2016, I happened to see the 2016 RAV4. And as you can see, it's got like a sleeker look to it. And it just, I remember I saw, it's funny, I remember I saw an advertisement for it. Just, you know, just popped up. And I was like, oh wow, like I didn't even know they like refreshed it. And I'm like, that actually looks really nice. And it was in like the picture of it was in like that electric blue color.
Love that color.
And I was like, wow, that's like really sharp. So I went to go check it out, and they had the SE trim, which was also new for 2016. It's like the sporty trim. So once I saw it in the SE trim, and then I took it for a spin, and I really liked the car. I really liked how it drove, and plus it's a Toyota, so you know it's going to last forever, because my Hyundai was kind of like, you know, like they're like more affordable cars, but you can definitely see where they like cut in like the quality of the car, you know, like the long term. That's what I was thinking of, like the long term quality. So yeah, that's pretty much what brought me to the RAV4. It was the reliability, the sporty looks, and like just, you know, the whole look of the car and how it drove. I just liked it a lot.
Okay. So why hot lava, which just happens to be the color of this one?
Well, okay. The hot lava, I didn't even know about this color. I was set on the blue. But then when I went to the dealer and I wanted to test drive the SE, the only one they had was in this color. And I remember they pull it up and I'm like, what color is that? Like literally I asked the guy, I'm like, what color is this? He's like, oh, that's hot lava. And I'm like, I need this color. And I love it because it's just, it just pops. Like, I love it because it stands out in a parking lot. Like, it's so easy to find in like a crowded parking lot. And it's like the little things too, like as you know, like it has like the orange stitching on the seats, which is exclusive to the SE. And it matches with the exterior. And it's just, I don't know, I've always loved orange cars.
Okay.
And I was going to get the electric blue, but once I saw the hot lava, since I already had a blue car, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna switch it up.
Alrighty, so now that we're inside the car, because it is disgustingly hot outside.
Yeah, I was wrong about it being a beautiful day. It's actually really muggy.
I told you, I knew it. It was coming, I knew it. So now that you've seen the car and a lot of what Chris has showed are his favorite parts of this car.
Hopefully shown the whole thing. I'm like, oh god, did I show everything? If not, let me know in the comments.
Now, my next question is, what do you think will be your next car?
That's a hard question. Honestly... Okay.
So my next question is, if you could change something about this car, or something that you wish Toyota would have done differently, what would it be?
There are a couple things that I wish this car had that it does not. So this RAV4 shares its platform with the older one as well, the third generation one. Same wheelbase, I'm pretty sure, like same basic platform, same 4-cylinder engine, transmission, all that. The older RAV4 had a V6 engine, which I thought would have been awesome to have in this, since it's like, you know, the SE, it's sporty, you know. I heard the V6 and the RAV4 is supposed to be like pretty quick, and it's also, the gas mileage is about the same as my 4-cylinder. So I don't really get why they stopped with the V6, but that is one thing I wish this car had. Another thing I wish it had, I know it's kind of small, a lot of SUVs nowadays have air vents in the back, and this one does not. And I don't know, I just thought that'd be a nice thing to have as well. But it does have an air vent in the dashboard on the top, which is kind of different, and it kind of shoots the air back to the passengers. So yeah, I guess that would be the couple things I would change about this car. Nothing too major.
Okay. Now, what are your thoughts? Obviously, this is a 2016. What are your thoughts on the 2018, which is identical to this, and the 2019, which is just being redesigned?
Well, the 2018, it looks very nice. I know they have the adventure trim now. They don't have the hot lava color, which was only for this model year, the 2016. So I'm completely fine with this. The 2019,
they have the older ones too.
They did on the 15, I think. But like this model, they only had it for the 1 year.
Okay.
But for the 2019, I mean, I'll have to admit, I'm pretty jealous because it's got like a panoramic sunroof, it's got cooled seats, it's got rear air vents, it's got like a lot of stuff, and I'm like, but I love this car. Like, there's, you know, it's getting the job done. As you know, like I said, it has over 30,000 miles. No problems, which it shouldn't be. But I'm very confident I'm going to get a lot of miles in this car, so I'm probably not going to be even looking at anything else for a very long time. How about you? What are some things you like about the car, and maybe some things you would change?
Things I like about this car is I love the leather. The soft text is very nice. It's comfortable.
It is.
It's very durable, like you said. I like the overall feel of this car. When you drive it, it feels like you're in command, which is great. I love the push button start. Push button start is so convenient when it comes to cars. The sunroof is great. I love the power trunk. The heated seats are awesome. I love the navigation, all of that. Something I would change, I really am not a fan of black leather interior. I feel like if you have a car that's small, you want to make it as big as possible. And I feel like black kind of makes you feel closed in.
I like the black because it's like sporty and it makes me feel like mysterious. I'm just kidding.
I can actually see that, yeah, I could.
But at least I have the sunroof to let some light in, because if you close it, it's dark. Get some light.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Like, I really can't think of anything off the top of my head that I would change about this car.
Really?
Yeah. I really do like it. I think it's perfect for you. I personally want a Sequoia, but that's just me.
Or a 4Runner.
Or a 4Runner.
Or a RAV4 Hybrid Limited.
But,
in electric blue. With the cinnamon soft text.
I would love that.
That is
nice.
One RAV4 that he really likes.
Nice. But I also do love the Volkswagen Atlas. In that crazy yellow color.
Anyways, about Toyota.
Back to our topic.
Back to Toyota.
So
yeah, but overall it's been a great little SUV. It's not like a body on frame truck, which we are going to do a video on that as well, on our opinions on all the crossovers around nowadays and how they're kind of replacing a lot of older trucks as crossovers. But that's for another video, which we will also make very soon. But anyways, I think that pretty much summarizes our overview on my RAV4, wouldn't you say so?
I agree.
So, alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment below if you have any further questions on the RAV4. Let us know what car you have. Let us know how you guys are doing and what videos you'd like to see us do. I mean, there's so many things we want to do, but we also want to hear from you guys as well.
Also, of all the features that we covered today, please let us know your likes and dislikes of each, and why.
But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching.
Once again, I'm Alex.
And I'm Chris, and we are signing off.